page 20 of the bill on paragraph 2.
Mr. Lomo, please, unfortunately, at this stage, I won't be able to do that. If you can maybe liaise with Estelle, because I'm operating the system.
It's okay. Yeah. That's why I said we can do it offline, but I just wanted to confirm that. Yeah, sure. Thanks.
Okay, thank you.
Chair.
Sure. Honorable members, the colleagues on the platform, the media, and everybody, let me start by welcoming you all for this afternoon meeting on Friday, and also apologize that due to my poor connectivity where I am and other reasons, I won't be able to open the video, unfortunately, but will request that other members, if it allows, the network allows you, please open your video as and when you speak. That will be appreciated. We are today going to deal with the final mandate on the Division of Revenue Amendment Bill. So before I go to the actual item of the day, I will request Secretariat to indicate if there are any apologies.
Thank you, Chairperson. Chairperson, we received an apology from Honorable Karim, indicated that he will be slightly late, but he will join the meeting. I've just tried Honorable Njatu now on the line. His phone is on voicemail. I'm not sure whether he's trying to join. Chair. Thanks, Chair. Over to you.
Okay, thank you. Honorable Njatu, I spoke to him earlier. He did indicate that he's going to drive somewhere where he will be able to get connectivity, because there's no connectivity in his hometown. I think maybe he's still trying to get a suitable spot for him to connect. Honorable members, we will start getting reports on the final mandates. Okay. If you can flag, we have received all the mandates, 8 mandates except for one. We'll start with Eastern Cape. Is this Eastern Cape that you have flagged? Because I can't read.
No, Chairperson, since you indicated that, we will start with the members that are present. This is Free State, Chairperson, yes.
Okay, Ntate Muletsani.
Thank you, Chair. My apology for not switching on the video. I'm on the move.
Okay.
The mandate is as follows. To Chairperson of the National Council of Provinces, name of the bill, Division of Revenue Amendment Bill, number of bill, Bill 19-2021, date of deliberation, 3 December 2021. Vote of the legislature. The Free State Legislature votes in favor of the bill. Signed by Honorable Sifuba, the Speaker of the Free State Legislature on the 3rd December 2021. Thank you, Chair.
Thank you very much, Ntate Muletsani. The next one is Free State. Oh, it's Free State, and then Gauteng Province. GP, Honorable Dennis.
Good afternoon, Chairperson. Good afternoon, colleagues, and good afternoon, everyone on the platform and anyone who might be watching. We have received a final voting mandate from the Gauteng Province. It is signed as at today's date by the Honourable Speaker, Ntombe Mekwe. And as, it says that the vote of the legislature, the Gauteng Provincial Legislature supports the principle and detail of the bill and therefore votes in favor of the Division of Revenue Amendment Bill. What a surprise. Thank you, Chair.
Hello, Chairperson.
Oh, I was muted.
Oh,
Sorry.
sorry.
I was talking to myself. I wasn't aware that I'm muted. Thank you, Honorable Ryder. After Gauteng, we're supposed to go to KZN.
Limpopo,
Actually,
Limpopo matter.
Limpopo, yeah. Lubabalo, what are you saying? There's no mandate from Limpopo.
I was reminding you about that it's Limpopo matter, Chairperson.
Yeah, there's no mandate from Limpopo. The final mandate, actually. We have not received the final mandate from Limpopo. And after Limpopo is in Mpumalanga. Can you flag Mpumalanga? Okay, the bill is directed to the chairperson of the mandate is directed to the chairperson of the National Council of Provinces. The name of the bill, Division of Revenue Amendment Bill, B19-2021. Date of the deliberations was on the 3rd December 2021. Vote of the legislature of the sitting is that the delegation representing the province of Mpumalanga in the National Council of Provinces is hereby conferred with a mandate to vote in favor of the Division of Revenue Amendment Bill B19-2021, signed on the 3rd of December 2021 by the Speaker of the Provincial Legislature in Mpumalanga, Honorable Masilela. Thank you. The next one is Northern Cape, Honorable Okam.
Thank you, Honorable Chairperson. Honorable Chairperson, the Northern Cape's meeting took place on the 3rd of December. The name of the bill, Division of Revenue Amendment Bill, B19 of 2021. The legislature votes in favor of the bill and it is signed by the Speaker, Honorable N. Cluster. Thank you, Honorable Chairperson.
Thank you very much, Honorable Okam. Northwest.
Thank you, Honorable Chair.
Honorable
Chair, thank you, Chair. I'm audible.
Okay, thank you.
There's just something that I want to bring under the attention of the committee. I've received a mail from the Northwest provincial legislature, some of the members on that side, and that has to do with adoption of the Division of Revenue Bill that was tabled this morning. Apparently, or as per the member Kleinans that represents the Freedom Front Plus, the link was advertised, the link was provided that showed the meeting starts at 9 o'clock. And many members were unable to attend as the meeting started somewhere between 8:30 and 9. And this caused confusion, and I believe that some of the other opposition parties were also not present at the meeting where this official mandate was then concluded, because the notice of the meeting and the link to the meeting didn't correspond. Now, we haven't received feedback from the speaker yet, but I just think it's important that the colleagues do take note of this. Thank you for flagging the mandate as received. It's a final mandate. It's addressed to the Honorable Masondu, Division of Revenue Amendment Bill B19-2021. the date of the deliberation. I'm going to say alleged deliberation. It's the 3rd of December 2021. Vote of legislature. The Northwest Provincial Legislature votes in favor of the Division of Revenue Amendment Bill being
We've lost you.
I'm still here, Chair. Am I audible?
Now you are, yes.
Thank you. If Liberal just can move a little bit up to the top. It's just a note there in case there are being no changes on the bill during the discussions of the final mandate by the Select Committee. The final mandate shall continue a voting mandate, and it's signed by the Honourable S.R. Danche, the Speaker of the Northwest Provincial Legislature on the 3rd of December. Thank you, Chair.
Thank you very much, Honourable Dutoit. Honourable Njatu, is he here?
Looks like he's not here yet, Chairperson.
And can we check Honourable Karim if he's here?
Okay, Chairperson.
Honourable Karim? Can you flag the Eastern Cape one? Let's see. Lubabalo, can you show the East? Okay. Maybe while Estelle can help you contacting Honorable Karim in the meantime. I'll present this mandate on behalf of the Eastern Cape, then the final mandate addressed to the chairperson, National Council of Provinces. I think it's Honorable Masondo. The name of the bill, Division of Revenue Amendment Bill, B19-2021. Deliberations took place on the 2nd of December 2021. Can you move? Vote of the legislature. The legislature supports the bill B19-2021 and mandates the Eastern Cape permanent delegate to the NCOP to vote in favor of the bill. The mandate, the final mandate, was signed by the Speaker of the Eastern Cape Provincial Legislature, Honorable Helen. I can't see well the same name. Can you help me, Lubabalo?
Okay, Chairperson, it's Honorable Helen Souls August.
Souls August, the MPL. Okay, thank you. Honorable members, you will understand that I did indicate that I have eye problems, so I'm still dealing with that. It's very difficult for me to read some of the things here. Thank you. Honorable Karim is not on the platform yet. And Honorable Njatu, can we go to Western Cape?
Hi, Chair.
Who's that?
It's Mr. Lomo.
Okay, Mr. Lomo.
Yes, Chair, I've just spoken to Mr. Njatu. It looks like he is struggling with the connectivity in his small town where he is, but he is trying to get connection. So he might join the platform anytime soon. I just want to
Okay,
report that. Yeah, I've been in touch with him. Okay.
Thank you. The final mandate is directed to Honorable A.M. Masondo, Chairperson of the National Council of Provinces. The Chairperson of the National Council of Provinces, the name of the bill, Division of Revenue Amendment Bill, B19-2021, discussions held on the 3rd of December 2021. Vote of the legislature. The Western Cape Provincial Parliament, Provincial Legislature confer on the Western Cape delegation in the National Council of Provinces the authority not to support the bill. Let's go up. It was signed on the 3rd of December 2021, signed by the Speaker of the Western Cape, Honorable M. Ngasela. That's the mandate, not supporting from Western Cape. If Honorable Karim is not on the platform, can we flag the mandate of the final mandate of KZN?
He is in the platform, Chairperson.
Over to you, Honorable Karim.
Okay, Chairperson. Firstly, my apologies, but there's a long-standing meeting that was decided in January. I explained to you and the chair and the secretary, which means I couldn't get out of it and I had to make an input, and I've just finished. Sorry, that's too loud. This is amongst the problems we have, Comrade Chair, with due respect to the executive and so on, when they deliver on their responsibilities very late. Okay, colleagues, you have it. It reads basically, obviously it's addressed to the chairperson. It's the bill that we're dealing with. And it simply says that they met today, the 3rd of December, and agreed to mandate the delegation from KZN to the NCOP to support the Division of Revenue Bill. Thank you. Division of Amendment Bill. Thank you. Is there anything else you want from me?
Thank you, Honorable Karim. The final mandate is signed by the Speaker of the Legislature. So we have dealt with all 8 mandates that we have dealt with. Do we have any one that I've skipped, Lubabalo, because I was just going to and fro?
No, Chairperson, we have covered all the provinces, Chair.
Okay. What is the next on the agenda?
To adopt the mandate, Chairperson.
The mandate before the report.
Yes, and then after adopting the mandate, we go to the report and the minutes, Chairperson. But I'll continue to remind you, Chairperson, because I understand you can't see properly on the agenda. So I'll continue reminding you if that's okay with yourself and the committee.
Thank you, Lubabalo. Can I get a mover for the adoption of the final mandate?
I move, Eunice.
Thank you, Honorable Karim. A seconder? Can I get a seconder of the mandates? The final mandates? Somebody's trying to talk. I think that should be Honorable Mamarekhan.
Yes, that's correct, Chairperson, but she's not audible. Her connection is a little bit poor, Chair.
Yes, it's me. I second.
Thank you, Honorable Mamarekhani. We now go to the consideration of the report. Can I request that we go to the findings? We start with the findings and recommendations. Mado and the team, you'll pardon me today. You know, connectivity is a problem. We can't open our videos. Our apologies. Okay. Here are the findings. Anything that members want to say on the findings? 9.1, 9.2, 9.3, 9.4, 9.5, 9.6, 9.7, 9.8, 9.9, 9.10, 9.11, 9.12, 9.13, 9.14, 9.15, 9.16, 9.17, 9.18, 9.19, 9.20, 9.21, 9.22, 9.23. Let's go to recommendations on 10. First recommendation, 10.1. Whew. 10.2, 10.3, 10.4, 10.5, 10.6, 10.7, 10.8, 10.9, honorable members, 10.10, 10.11. Am I still audible?
You are
Yes,
audible,
Chair.
Chair.
Yes.
Thank you.
Well,
Thank you. 10.12, 10.13, 10.14, 10.15, 10.16, Honorable Ryder, I see your hand is up.
yeah, Chair, thank you very much. Chair, yes, I think it's an excellent report, and it covers in depth what has been discussed. And I think that in its entirety, up to this point, I think there can be very little disagreement on the contents of the report. I do, however, want to talk about paragraph 11, which is the committee recommendation on the bill.
Okay.
And I want to suggest that paragraph 11, if one considers the rest of the recommendations that are included in paragraphs 10, 1 to 16, it gives substantial reasons why we should not be agreeing to the division of revenue. It says to us that there's a lot more work that needs to be done. So, Chairperson, I would therefore like to propose that we change paragraph 11 to say that we recommend that the bill be rejected and amended in light of the comments included in 10 to 15. And I think we should be rejecting this bill, Chair. So, yeah, I think maybe we should put that to the vote of the members of the committee, which version they prefer to accept.
Okay.
Honorable Chair, the Freedom Front Plus cannot support this bill.
I think members can come in terms of, I allow members to entertain what Honorable Ryder has just said, taking into consideration that the number of the provinces that agreed with the bill. Whose hand is up?
It's Eunice.
Okay, Honorable Eunice, Karim.
Eight provinces are supporting the bill. Therefore, it follows that we will vote on the bill as democracy allows and provides for. Therefore, I formally move for the bill to be adopted.
Thank you, Honorable Karim.
Point of order, Chair.
That's the point that I was raising to say that. Yeah, I'll
point
come
of
to
order,
you,
Chair.
Ryder. Pardon? Point of order. Okay, come in.
Chair, yeah, we're not talking about the bill yet. We're talking about the report, and I'm proposing an amendment to the report.
Yeah, the amendment is saying that we should reject the report. So the content, it changes everything.
Chair,
so
we're the members of the committee, so therefore we.
Yes, I know that. I know that.
We don't get
you can
told.
Continue. Continue.
Thank you, Chair. Chair, we are the members of the committee. We deliberate and we discuss. We do get mandates from our provinces, and those mandates are for our provincial representatives. However, in terms of compiling a report, and those mandates relate specifically to the bill itself. So the provinces might support the bill, but as a committee, we have a different role to play as well. Whilst we're informed by the provinces and we represent our provinces, as the committee, we put the report together. We're responsible for the report, and we need to make a clear differentiation between the bill and the report. And I'm saying that I would like to reject this report as it stands, purely based on that last paragraph. So therefore, a way to get around that is to propose an alternative last paragraph, and we put that to the vote of the members of the committee, Chair.
Okay, I think the voting is the last option, Honorable Ryder. Let's engage each other before we go there to see that we are doing the right thing before we go to the voting as members on the platform. The report.
Chairperson, can I come in?
Yeah, I heard you.
Okay.
The report speaks to the mandate. Who's that? Is that Honorable Karim?
Yeah, unfortunately, I'm using two gadgets because I'm in two meetings and I can't avoid it because this meeting that I'm in, I have to be in it, right? So basically, I don't want to enter into a long debate here, but as I understand it, the report is based on the bill. It deals with the bill. Therefore, you cannot separate it mechanically in the way Mr. Ryder is suggesting. Even if it's allowed for in terms of the rules, that means we have to review the entire report and explain why, though we got this mandate, we are rejecting a report that derives from the bill and derives from the negotiating mandates we got yesterday. So I don't think this is a matter we can deal with here. This is a matter that should be referred to the Legal Services Unit and we can get a legal opinion on it. But I can't see how, Chairperson, a report that relates to the bill can be rejected, but the bill adopted. Secondly, this is a 76 bill. It's not a party political bill. The report is a 76 one, as I understand it. Therefore, we're bound by the mandates. Otherwise, we might as well become another National Assembly. Then why are we representing the provinces then? So really, I just think it's probably unprecedented. There's no precedent that I know of, but I haven't been in the NCOP long enough to say. But if there has been, then this is a matter that should be discussed on a long-term basis rather than in a circumstance like this, where we are dealing with the Division of Revenue Bill later than we normally do. And our only role in Parliament is not simply to be in this committee. We also have other roles related to our parliamentary role and to our roles as MPs and so on. And I really think that, this is uncalled for in this circumstance. This requires a more considered discussion and a workshop and so on. It's not just about our committee, it's setting a precedent of sorts. And this is a matter that must be addressed at the highest levels, really. So I'm pleading that in view of the circumstances, that we go ahead and do what we normally do. Thank you. But we note in a separate note that you will raise, Chairperson, with the House Chair and the Chief Whip, these issues have arisen.
Honorable Karim, I think there's part of what you have said that is very important, always to remember that this is a Section 76 bill, and we are here representing mandates and not parties or our personal views. And I also appreciate what you are saying, Honorable Ryder, to say that we are a committee, of course, representing, hence, Honorable Njadu, as an ANC member, does not have to represent the ANC coming from the Western Cape. He has to represent the province, and the mandate says something else.
I am here, Chair.
You also come from Gauteng. Gauteng agrees with support the bill, but your party or you as an individual might have a different view. So we are not the same as National Assembly. So we are permanent members. Permanent
point of order again.
From
point of order. Chair, sorry,
you
point of order.
You can go on, Honorable Ryder.
I'm here, Chair.
Chair, I must insist that we separate the two issues of the report and the bill, and you keep referring to them as one thing. So just in your response, I'm happy to listen to your response, but please, we must separate the report from the bill. Thank you, Chair.
It's unfortunate I can't separate them because the report speaks to the bill. It's the report about the bill. It's unfortunate, Honorable Ryder. The report speaks about the processes that we've taken when we were processing the bill. Do we have Advocate Jenkins on the line?
Honorable Chair.
Yes, Honorable.
Honorable Chairperson, my hand has been up now for long, and you are entertaining a lot of people whose hands are not up.
You can come in. Honorable Njadu, can I allow that members respect the meeting and not try to disrupt the meeting? Honorable Njadu, before you come in, Honorable Okam indicated earlier, I'll allow Honorable Okam, and then you will come in, while I'll request the Honorable Advocate Jenkins to come in. Honorable Okam.
Thank you, Honorable Chairperson. Honorable Chairperson, I fully agree with Honorable Ryder on this. What is the purpose of putting this report before this committee in order for us to approve it if we don't have a say in it? Why then do it at all? There's one thing, the bill is one thing on its side, and then the report is the report from this committee. And if this committee does not adopt this report, then we should reject it. And the reasons, as is given in paragraph 10, in all the sub-points in paragraph 10, is clear. So I fully agree with Mr. Ryder that we vote on this on this report and vote on the amendment of this report as was put through by Mr. Ryder. Thank you.
Thank you, Honorable Okam. Honorable Njadu. Honorable Njadu.
Honorable Chair, can you hear me?
Yeah, now I can hear you.
Okay. No, Honorable Chair, let me first apologize, Honorable Chair, because I seriously had a trouble in terms of the network, but I'm in the meeting. I just want that to be on record. If there's anything on terms of my presentation on the mandate on the Western Cape, I don't know whether
we have dealt with it. No, we have dealt with it. I presented it.
Okay, Chair. Now then I'm covered.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Is Advocate Jenkins on the line?
I certainly am, ma'am. Good afternoon, honorable members.
Afternoon.
Person. I don't know how my video is. Maybe I should leave it off. But Chairperson, it is unprecedented to have a report that seems to be inconsistent with what the mandates of the provinces said, simply because the NCOP consists of permanent delegates, as you yourself said at the beginning of this discussion, ma'am. So when the delegation gets the mandate on the bill, the report must reflect that, Chairperson. And I'm just looking at the NCOP rules, ma'am.
Yes.
Which needs to deal with us there. Ma'am, see the report. I'm not going to read all the rules, ma'am, but if we look at the, if I may call it the value chain, there's a referral of this bill to the committee to consider and report back. The process of doing that includes, according to the Constitution, a mandate procedure, which we've gone through, and the mandates of the provinces are there. So I don't think that the committee, without a specific rule, which I can't see here, can then go ahead and say, well, we then have the power to overrule what the mandates of our provinces, who we represent in this committee, say, ma'am. So I think that the answer to the question should be that if the committee feels on a 75, they can easily reject a bill. But when we get mandates from provinces, the Constitution would not allow a committee to contradict their mandates. Ma'am, I might just add here so that it doesn't seem, because I'm not quoting the rules here, but we've had a similar discussion when it comes to amendments to Section 76 with negotiating mandates, where the question has been, can one go further than the amendments proposed by the various provinces? And that's a more complicated question. But certainly mandates in that sense is negotiation. In this sense, we have a final mandate. So I do not think a committee can, in that sense, then argue against what the mandates of the provinces said. Ma'am, thank you. I'll leave it there.
Thank you very much.
Sorry, ma'am. If I have my colleague here, he's been more involved with this process, Mr. Andile Tatiana. So I'm not sure if he wanted
he can come in.
Else, but he's been with the committee. Thank you, Chair.
He can come in. Thank you very much, Advocate.
Madam Chair and committee members, my name is Andile, as my colleague has indicated. Look, I'll be marching the waters. I agree 100% with what my colleague has said. I mean, there are final mandates in front of us, and naturally the report must follow that. Thanks, Chair.
Thank you very much for the legal advices. I think, as usual, the report, as we present the report should indicate that there was this view that maybe there are provinces that are not supporting. There are provinces that are supported, but so far we have 8 provinces that have supported. So we don't have the legality to, or a leg to stand on to can change the mandates of the mandates from the provinces. So it's unfortunate, Honorable Ryder. Can I hear from other members? The last member.
Honorable Chair.
Yes, Honorable Njatu. Yes.
Yes.
What's that? Who's that?
Yes.
Before you, Njatu.
Let
me know if someone.
It's Mkiva here. Good afternoon, Chairperson.
Yes.
How are you?
I'm good. Just hold on, Honorable Mkiva. Let's allow Njatu first. You'll come after Honorable Njatu.
Okay. Honorable Chairperson.
Yes, sure.
I think the process is very clear and straightforward. That the mandates are coming from provinces. And the committee is facilitating the mandates of the committees. So, Chairperson, the mandates which are coming from provinces are final mandates, and the committee must accept the mandates from the provinces. So I just want that point to clarify it further, so that we as the committee cannot overrule the mandates of the provinces. Thank you very much, Chair.
Thank you very much, Honorable Njatu. Honorable Mkiva?
I think Honorable Njatu has actually beaten me on my lips. We are here in this committee. We are not representing our own jackets. We are permanent delegates. We are delegated by our provinces to mainstream their views, their thoughts, and their ideas. And therefore, what the mandates are saying propel us to actually say what they have said must go forward. So I fully concur with Comrade Njadu. Thank you, Chair.
Thank you very much, honorable members. Who's calling for my attention?
Moletsane.
Okay, Ntate Moletsane.
Thank you, Chairperson. Maybe then we need to reconsider the wording there on number 11. Because number 11, the wording says that the Select Committee on Appropriations, having considered the division of revenue, meaning it talks about the committee. So we cannot say what is not, what we don't feel. If it's about the province, then it must be clear that it's about the province. It shouldn't say that the committee. But if it says the committee, after considering, it talks about us. It is us. Then it means that that is our view. So I will concur with the Honorable Rider and others to say that maybe we'll have to check that word in there. Thank you.
Okay, I hear what you're saying, Ntate Moletsane. We are a committee which is compiled of members, permanent members representing provinces. And those members have received negotiated mandates and final mandates. We have received majority of the provinces supporting the mandates, and those mandates, final mandates, have been presented to the committee. And is the committee that has consulted with the public during the public hearings and other stakeholders. So is the committee that has processed the whole bill. So if members feel that they want to abstain from supporting, they can indicate that they've got all the right, but it must be noted that it's not about you as an individual, it's about us as a collective representing the provinces, and majority of the provinces have supported. Can I get a mover?
Yeah, I moved Chairperson. My hand's been up for quite a while. The matter is resolved. People can go and change the constitution and the rules when they want. But for now, this is it. I think we're belaboring the point. The rules are clear. And I move formally. Thank you.
Thank you, Honorable Karen. Who's seconding?
Jadu.
Honorable Jadu, second. Anyone else?
I am now thirding. I'm the thirding one.
Chairperson, if I may come in.
Yes, you can comment.
Chair, thank you very much. On behalf of the Democratic Alliance, I'd like to voice our rejection of the report. I also would like to point out to Mr. Karim that the rules are not clear. And hence the discussion today. I do want to make the point absolutely clear that the report is separate from the bill. The provinces mandate us on the bill. They do not mandate us on the report. The report is our document. We own that document. We as a committee are responsible for it, and no one can tell us what we should or should not include in that report. So that much is absolutely clear. And then as a last comment, Chair, I would like to say that the committee whip should consider perhaps sharing his additional salary with me this month, because suddenly when I called for votes, members were crawling out of the woodwork that we haven't seen on this platform for some time. And suddenly again, the governing party had its numbers together. Amazing how the connectivity all worked together at the same time. So,
out
Chair,
of order, Honorable Ryder. You're out of order.
Mr. Njadu, you're not
you can
chairing
order
this
me as
meeting.
much as
Please
you
keep
like.
quiet.
Thank
Out
you.
of order.
The problem with you, Honorable Writer, is that you represent the interests of the DA.
Can I be protected, Chairperson? That's out of order entirely.
Can you please chair this meeting
Just
and
a
not the
minute.
other members of the ANC?
Honorable members, there are members who had their hands up, and I'm going to consider those hands. Honorable Detroit.
Honorable Chair, thank you. Yes, please also note the Freedom Front Plus, our rejection of this report. Thank you, Chair.
Okay, you're saying we have not done what we said we have done. Okay, and Tatum Letan.
The EFF are not supporting that
May I be
report.
protected?
As EFF. Thank you.
Honorable
Okay.
Chair.
It's
Honorable
not surprising. Honorable Willie Okam.
Honorable
Thank
Chair.
you. Thank you,
Who's
Honorable
that?
Chair.
Honorable.
Who's calling for my attention?
It is the toy speaking, Chair. After I spoke, you added words and you put words in my mouth that I didn't utter. So I just want to set the record straight. I didn't say we didn't do that we didn't
No,
do.
it's not what you said.
I'm
It's
saying I'm
how I
rejecting the report. So please note
Okay.
it as that without adding anything.
I was not adding to what you're saying. I was airing my view as well. I think I've heard what you have said. Honorable Okam.
Thank you, Honorable Chairperson. Honorable Chairperson, firstly, I think that it is important that you show the colleagues on this platform that you are chairing this meeting, and it is not for Honorable Njadu to come in and silence people. It is your job to do that. It is not for him to do that. He is not on the chair. Honorable Chairperson, and secondly, on that point, it is amazing, as Honorable Ryder has said, that all of a sudden, we've got Honorable Nkiva and Honorable Njadu on this platform. Honorable Nkiva, who we never saw on this platform in these meetings for the last few weeks. I might be mistaken, but all of a sudden the telephone calls worked and everybody. Honorable Njadu, you are not the chair of this meeting. Honorable Njadu is not the chair of this meeting.
Order, please, Honorable
You are not the registrar here.
Order, honorable members. Let's allow Honorable Okam to finalize in his input.
Thank you, Honorable Chairperson, for protecting me. I really think that we maybe should give some instructions or fresh up courses with regards to the procedural meetings and who can rule on a point of order. It is not for Mr. Njadu to call me out of order. He can make a point of order. Mr. Njadu, you can come and I'll give you some lessons in this regard. The point is just, Honorable Chairperson, that all of a sudden we have got two people in this meeting who was not present in the beginning of this meeting. Now, my question is, are they doing their work as committee members and are they supposed to earn their salaries if they're not doing their work? Thank you, Honorable Chairperson. I think our point has been made. Mr. Njadu, you're not the chair of the meeting.
Honorable Okam, I think you are being unfair on honorable members here. We have received reports about members that they're struggling to connect and all that. And Honorable Njadu has been in the meetings, all the meetings. And I don't see a problem why now it should be a problem. And if it's about sharing the meeting, it should be said so that I can address it. There's no problem. It was said at the beginning that Honorable Njadu is struggling. He's trying to find a spot to join the meeting. He'll join the meeting later. So was said about Honorable Karim. And the meeting didn't have a problem. We noted those reports. Can we go to Honorable Karim Yunus? Your hand is up.
Firstly, I think we need to have a fuller discussion. I've raised this before on the relationship between party votes and provincial mandates when it comes to Section 76. My understanding is very different from the DA's, but if I'm wrong, then Frank Jenkins and the legal team, Andile and others will point to that. But we can't have this discussion. It's puerile in many respects unless we see clarity, firstly. Secondly, I think those of us who live in well-heeled middle-class areas should be sensitive to those who don't. There are people that live in rural areas and they battle to get, even myself, I live in a middle-class area, right, near the university. The students use a lot of the data here. I have endless problems, apart from Msandusi's endless power cuts, right, which have got nothing to do with the ESCOM thing. So I think we should be a bit more sensitive about it. Thirdly, Mr. Njadu's attendance, as far as I know, Chairperson, maybe Lubabalo and Stelcha too, it is excellent. He's always actually here at meetings. Zolani Mkiva is now chair of another committee. He also plays a role in Contralesa. And this week of December, we have a lot of party political meetings. The first Friday to Sunday, as you know, Chairperson, is set aside for a major organization I'm elected on, not appointed on. I'm first and foremost answerable to elected structures of the ANC and other organizations. And the minister delivered, understandably, his thing 11 days later. I'm in another meeting. I couldn't exit from that meeting given the gravity of that. I didn't expect this to be what it has turned out to be. Normally, it is really something that flows given that it's a 76 bill. Now, if there is something wrong in what the NCOP has been doing since 1996, or if there's a need for clarity of rules, surely it can be handled in a way separate from this particular. This is like showmanship. Okay, Parliament allows it, showpersonship rather. Really, but honestly, Njadu's been an excellent member of this study group and this committee. His attendance, I think, is the second highest from the ANC side. But finally, democracy dictates, even if Mr. Ryder were to find out that he is right and the legal services unit is wrong, and the entire NCOP has been functioning wrongly since 1996, right? It still means that it's a majority that will decide. Why can't they accept that? A majority in this committee is made up of the ANC, like in every committee. So even if he's right, it doesn't mean that even if he's right, Chairperson, doesn't mean that he will get his way or his party will get his way. I don't think we need to change anything in this bill unless there's something wrong. The legal services, Andile and what's his name, Frank, yeah, they will tell us. If they don't, let's proceed like this. They must formally table this to Mrs. Labuschagne, to the Chief of Forum, and sort it out there. Because what is being suggested here, look, you and I joined the NCOP, as did almost all of us, if not all of us, 2 years ago. We may not know actually what is perfectly maybe a legitimate thing. I don't know, but it makes no sense to me. If it was an NA, it's different, but it makes no sense to me what Mr. Ryder is saying, but maybe, who knows, technically he's right. So the rules must be clarified and the matter must be taken to the highest courts and then undo everything we did since 1996. Presumably, all the bills that we voted, reports that we voted are not correct, or I don't know what it means. But can we please ask the DA to deal with this thing through the relevant structures first? Thank you. Now, can I formally move? Yeah, can I formally move, Chairperson?
You have moved, right. Chair, Honorable
And let
Karim,
democracy prevail. Thank you.
And Honorable Njadu has seconded.
And you're a very good chairperson. Can I just finish, Chairperson? You're a very good chairperson. You're far better than I am, for example. You're very balanced and you give everybody a chance. So really, I think the assault on you is uncalled for. I am battling, by the way, because I'm in 2 meetings and I'm using the iPad for the other meeting. I have to left the other meeting to be here. I am battling to press this thing. It's only starting to work now. On my iPhone, contact, what's this guy? Jobs, wherever he is, and ask him why this 2-year-old iPhone doesn't work when you press the, what's that thing, raise hand thing, and sometimes it works. Thank you. That's why some people are interrupting.
Okay, the report has been moved and seconded, and we will see on Tuesday when we report those concerns that members are having can only be raised there. But this is the report of the committee informed by the mandates from the provinces, majority of the provinces. Thank you very much, honorable members. We will leave it at that, and having advised by our legal gurus, we think we are fine For the members who think there might be something going forward that needs to be changed to accommodate other things, they may take the issue to the rules committee or follow other processes. But as a committee, the report has been adopted. Can you go to the next item of the day, the last item, minutes? Lubabalo, a minutes on the first page of the minutes, the minutes of yesterday. Yeah, minutes of the 2nd of December yesterday. Move on, page 1. Page 2.
Chair, sorry, it was a little bit fast. Can we just scroll back to the top again, please?
Okay, let's go up. Here. Up again.
A little further.
Okay.
Chair, sorry. No, I'm covered. I beg your pardon. Thank you, Chair. I'm sorry.
Okay. We were on page 3. Page 4. Page 5. Page 6. Page 7. Page 8. Page 9. Page 10. Page 11. That's the last page. Okay. Honorable members, these are the minutes of yesterday, the meeting that took place yesterday, the 2nd of December, 2021. Can I get a mover?
I move, Eunice. Thank you. I'm propelled
Thank
to
you,
move.
Honorable Karim, moving. Thank you so much. Seconder.
I'm seconding, Honorable Chair. Jadu.
Thank you, Honorable Njadu, for seconding. We have come to the end of the meeting. Let me take this opportunity and thank the members, thank the support staff, thank all the stakeholders, Team Treasury, our legal team that is always helping us when we need your legal minds to can come to an amicable solution on issues that we disagree on. Thank you so much for your assistance. And on a Friday, for those who are traveling, please travel safely back home and take care of yourselves and your families. Have a good weekend. We'll see each other next week. Thank you.
Lord,
Thank you very much, Chairperson. Thank you very much.
Same to you. Thank you, Chairperson.
Sure, Kivas.
Well done, Chairperson. Well done.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank you, Mama. Thank you. Thank you, Mama.